Hey guys, out of all the hero and troop concepts made by Clashers around the world, this one is by far, in my opinion, the best and most likely to ever be added into the game. With super unique features and a super awesome special ability, this could very well be the best troop concept I've ever seen. What's going on, you guys? Really quickly, I just wanted to voice to those of you who may not have already caught on that this is in fact a concept idea made by Vovvovson and not released by Supercell, so not leaked in any way. This troop is not coming to Clash of Clans, at least as of right now. But who knows, Supercell might see this and actually really like the idea. But as of right now, this troop is not going to be added into Clash of Clans anytime soon. So first off, let me just go ahead and show you the awesome creation that Vov made to introduce the Spellcaster into the world of Clash. So just go ahead and take a look at it. Alright, so a really cool animation done by Vovvovson, and then also, let's go ahead and take a look at his stats really quickly. So, Spellcaster at level 1, he's going to do 76 damage per second, but he's also got a special ability that I'll talk about in a second. He's got 1,200 hit points that can be upgraded to about 2,500 hit points later on, and then he's got multiple ability levels. So his damage type attacks multiple targets, so in a way he's kind of like the Electro Wizard, where he'll be able to split his attack, each doing 76 damage each. His favorite target is defenses, which is the first of the heroes. This part could be a bit debatable, depending on if Supercell really did want to add it. They could either keep it as defenses only, or they could just make him attack anything, just like the other heroes, and then he'll be able to target ground and air, and then he's going to move pretty much just as fast as most troops in the game. And then the description says, "Some call him the craziest of the crazy, but everyone can agree on that he is dangerous. This mad scientist zaps multiple buildings at once with his electrifying hat." And then if we go over to his special ability, recharge time is 18 seconds, and then he summons random spells. And then the scientist finds a random spell that he'll drop on the ground, affecting nearby units. So that is all really cool, and like I said, you can basically think of him as an supersized Electro Wizard inside of Clash of Clans. So basically what he does is he drops random spells completely at random that you don't get to choose out of all of the spells in the game. So he could drop a rage spell, he could drop a clone spell, or even if you're doing a Lava Lunion, he could drop a jump spell. And an idea that I had to add onto this concept was to make it so that you have to level him up to unlock new spells. So basically at level 1, he would just be a regular hero with no special ability, and then once he unlocks his special, it'll unlock a group of small spells, which would be something like a poison spell, earthquake, or a haste spell. Then at this next level, he would unlock the lightning spell and then the skeleton spell that he would cycle through randomly. And then his special ability at level 3, he would get a heal spell and then a jump spell. Then 4th, he gets the freeze spell and then the rage spell. And then at level 5, he would finally get the clone spell. So as he cycles through these and starts unlocking them, he'll drop them completely at random, so you never know what you're gonna get. And this could work a few different ways. Either every time he cycles, which is every 18 seconds as shown in Vov's concept, he would cycle through all of the spells that he has unlocked, and then basically a new spell would pop up in your queue that you can actually use. Or I think that it should be completely randomized, where you don't have a choice when to use a spell. So my personal opinion on how it should work is every cycle, whichever random spell is generated, the spellcaster will automatically drop that spell wherever he is standing. So if he's in the middle of a base and he summons a lightning spell, it'll damage everything around him. And if he's say on the outside of the base and this attack is just getting started and he drops a heal spell, it'll drop right where he is. And same for the rage spell, and then also for the jump spell. Even if he's outside the base and not even close to any walls, but his 18-second cycle is there and his spell that he generates is the jump spell, he'll drop that jump spell way outside of the base if he has to. And then it works the same for basically every other spell. And even for the clone spell, if no troops are around him, he might end up wasting that spell on absolutely no one. But the other thing I had to mention about this guy is I think that he should work similar to the Grand Warden, where he sort of follows around the biggest clump of troops. This way, the spells will affect as many troops as possible, and it'll get the most out of his special abilities. So sometimes the spell drops will be useless, like a jump with lava loon attacks, or even a poison when there are no defending troops, and that's what makes this troop idea so exciting, the randomness. Yes, it does depend a bit on luck, but that's what makes it so interesting, and also makes it so it's not super overpowered, since you would have to use it just as a support troop, as an electro wizard, but then it could also possibly be a great supporting troop by deploying all of its bonus spells. So it can't hurt your attack, it can only help. But it might also not help at all if it just drops jump spells randomly, and you're doing an air attack. So I think this would be a really cool addition to Town Hall 12, if that ever does come this year. It might be the new hero that we get with it. In my opinion, it would be really cool, and the randomness and then the uniqueness of this hero would be super interesting to see. I can see tons of montages of fails on this hero as funny moments coming into YouTube, where he starts dropping jump spells in the corner of a base where no walls are near, and funny stuff like that. I think it would be really cool, and I could definitely see it inside of Clash of Clans, but like I said, it is just a concept, so it's not going to be coming anytime soon, unless Supercell maybe sees this video and really likes it. And if we want as many people to see it as possible, and maybe even Supercell might see it, make sure you drop a like on this video so that more and more people will see it, and hopefully Supercell might come across it. And even share the video and tag them at it if you really want. But anyways, I've got some new troop concepts coming soon as well, a really good one. It's going to be, I'm also going to be releasing one of my favorite stories yet about a new troop, and then the minions, and also why we were fighting against the Goblin Horde. This story is going to answer a lot of the unanswered questions about the early game stages, especially during the tutorial, and it should be a really exciting story, so I'm really looking forward to that. And just to be clear, the new troop, the minions, and why we're fighting against the Goblin Horde, that is all combined into the same story, and I've got a few little animations in there as well. Not super big ones, but it should be pretty interesting like I just said. And anyways, that's going to pretty much wrap up this video. Make sure you head over to Vov's channel to watch his take on this new troop or this new hero. And anyways, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.